Yes, guys. Welcome back to another stream, man. Oh, what's I doing, man? Is he going to come in?
It'll be in the mud.
How am I in the mud, bro?
It'll be in the mud.
How am I in the mud? I don't get home in the mud, bro. Chat, this guy's been ringing me this morning, mate. Yeah, sending me messages on WhatsApp saying, in the mud, in the mud. How am I in the mud? I don't get
You're
how
in the mud, bro. I told you so many times. Believe.
Told me what? Told me what?
I told you there's a big chance we extend with Kevin on a lower wage for 1 year. His family is settled. He loves Manchester. He loves City. And you were like, no, why would you do that? Why? Why would you ever do that? It's stupid, Simon. It's stupid. You're ridiculous. Don't even. So, yeah, you're in the mud, bro. And as always, I'm correct. And you owe me 7 beers now.
All right, chat. Okay, so basically, let's update the chat because some of the chat are not on Twitter and don't see these rumors, right? So basically, this is what's been happening, chat, yeah? We got this update this morning. Kevin De Bruyne's ambition to play in his third World Cup is behind a willingness to accept a reduced role at Man City next season, despite offers from Saudi Arabia and MLS. The 33-year-old feels City will help him go into the tournament in a better physical, technical condition. And Pep Guardiola believes De Bruyne still has something to offer. But it says this is the biggie. This is the big update. City are ready to offer Kevin De Bruyne a 1-year contract extension, but on £150,000 a week deal. This is more than a 50% pay cut, guys. 50. So this is the question. Are Manchester City going to give Kevin De Bruyne a contract, and is he going to accept a contract extension which sees his salary more than halved? Now, of course, it does say healthy bonuses, so I imagine that he can boost that wage up if he gets like assists, goals, maybe wins, something like that. But that's a big pay cut.
Right? Pay to play.
Yeah, that's a big pay cut, bro. Do you reckon he's going to accept that?
I think so. Yeah. That's why. Also, if you go a few weeks back, other rumors was that he wanted to stay. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He wanted to stay. He would accept a bit part role. And then it was about, well, what about the wages then? Should they follow a bit part role, or would he not accept that? And now these rumors is coming out. So I definitely think there's some sauce to the rumors. And I think he will accept it, bro. His kids and wives and all that is very happy in Manchester. It takes time to root them up. And I don't think he wants to go to Saudi. So to root them all up and go to America, that's huge. It's a huge change, bro. So I definitely think so. And now you have the World Cup argument in there. And still, bro, he don't need money. You know? Like, he can get the bag afterwards. After 1 year more with City, he still get the bag. America won't pay him less in a year's time than now. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not buying him for his ability. They're buying him for his brand. Yeah. So why not? Why not? I told you many times.
This was Fabrizio Romano. This was on the 27th. This was Thursday. He says there's been no contact so far between Kevin De Bruyne and Man City over a new contract. An exit is a strong possibility, with MLS clubs calling on a weekly basis. Saudi sides attentive. City have told De Bruyne their story is over. Oh, City have not told De Bruyne their story is over as of yet. So City, I think you reckon City are just waiting? You reckon City are just waiting to see how he gets on in the next months to the end of the season? Because City don't want to offer him a contract yet. Maybe a City are just waiting and being like, yo, we're not 100% sure. Let's just wait and see how you get on in the next games for the rest of the season. Then we'll make a decision. Maybe that's one thing. Obviously, Simon Mullock at the Mirror is saying that isn't true. City have now offered him a contract at 150 grand a week. That is a big pay reduction. But we'll have to see if he accepts it. Listen, I'll say this, yeah. I don't know whether I'd keep him or not. I'm really torn on it. I change my opinion all the time. But regardless of what we do with Kevin De Bruyne, we need to sign a new creative player in the summer.
Yes.
You agree with that?
how many times have you and me both agreed upon the perfect scenario would be get Wirtz in, extend 1 year with Kevin so he can learn from Kevin without Kevin being the main man.
Yeah.
That is our ideal scenario, and that could still happen. There's two pieces in that. That is to extend Kevin, get him to accept a lower wage and a bit part role, and get Wirtz as the other part, right? If you fix the Kevin part, you only need the Wirtz part, probably the bigger part of those two. But yeah, bro, I would love it. We all know that he can't play every week. Definitely not two times a week, but he's still got quality. He still, young players will look up to him in the dressing room. He's a professional, won't cause any problems. He's our best player in history, I think. And yeah, and I think also to keep some bit of the experience in the squad, because we talked a lot about what players should leave. If we let both Kevin, Grealish, Bernardo, Stones, all these Gundogan, all these players leave, we lose a lot of leaders. We lose a lot of experience. So some players still have the ability to play maybe 1 year more, but in a lesser role. And Kevin is that for me. He's one of those I would keep.
No. I hear it, man. I hear it. I have got a poll in the chat running at the moment, chat. Yeah, there's 400 people in the building. Smash the like, by the way. Only 4 people get 100 likes here. We got 250 votes. The question to the chat is very simple. Yeah, I didn't want to overcomplicate things. Very simple question. Do you approve of keeping KDB or should we move him on? Right? That's the question. Simple question. So far, 74% of the chat are saying keep Kevin De Bruyne. 26% of the people are saying move him on. So it's a very overwhelming majority of people are saying keep this guy. You know what I mean? And I said, I'm completely chill. I'm completely chill at keeping this guy, yeah. But my main thing is whether you keep him, whether you let him go. For me, it's irrelevant. The club still need to sign a creative player in the summer. What I don't want to see is, I don't want to see us sign Kevin De Bruyne to a 1-year contract extension and then us just go, oh, well, we don't need to sign a creative player now because Kevin's stayed. Nah, we need a new creator.
That won't happen, bro. But
are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I am 100% sure. You have heard Pep. So you heard Pep. He knows that these pair ain't it to take us back to the level we once were.
Yeah.
But he also, in between the lines, say that we ain't gonna get rid of them all because we still need some of them in some kind of capacity. And I think Kevin is one of them he's having in his mind when he's saying that. So, and we're already seeing that the rumors about Wirtz, and we know Viana's coming in and he wants to make a statement signing or a statement summer. And us fans, Pep and the club now knows that we need a bigger squad than what we had. So I don't think keeping Kevin in any way, shape, or form impacts our summer spending. Getting Wirtz or not, it's not depending on Kevin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we don't get him, it's not because we extended with Kevin. It would be because he didn't want to join.
Do you not think, though? Do you not think? And I'm just asking the question here, guys. Yeah, I'm just asking the question. Let me know what you think in the chat as well. Do you not think if we sign Kevin De Bruyne up for a year contract, Wirtz might be like, yo, well, why am I coming to City then? You've got Foden, you've got De Bruyne, you've just signed him to a new deal. Do you not think it could make it a bit harder for us to sign Florian Wirtz in that situation?
I don't think so, no.
Because if you let Kevin De Bruyne go, you just go Wirtz and say you're the next Kevin De Bruyne. You're literally him.
Yeah, but you can still say it. That it's the same conversation whether Kevin is there or not. Because when they talk to Wirtz, they will, show him the plan, how we're going to play, the team, who's going to be there, and having Kevin in the squad and telling Wirtz that you'll be playing 1 year with Kevin, you'll be the main man, but he's someone who can mentor you, you can learn off and improve and then, take your seating to the next level. I don't think it has any impact at all at Wirtz because it will be presented to him with an entire plan. And in that plan, it would be very clear to him that he's going to be the main man and he is the Kevin replacement. And it's just a phasing out thing for Kevin.
Yeah, and I hear it. I hear it. I just think it's an interesting, interesting sort of debate that you've got there with Wirtz, because,
Yeah.
but by all accounts, from what we're hearing when it comes to Florian Wirtz, that he's not 100% sure about whether he wants to join City. He's a bit unsure on maybe game time, maybe I don't know what it is. Yeah, but that's what we're hearing constantly.
Mm.
If Kevin
Yeah.
De Bruyne is still there, surely that's going to add in an extra spanner in the works that you need to overcome.
I don't think so, bro. I might even think it's the other way around. I think a player like Wirtz or any young player at his age will look at Kevin as one of the best midfielders in the world, and they probably, in some way of shape, have tried to copy. What's the other word for it? Like form their own play around some of the stuff Kevin does. Try to steal some of his stuff. So having him as a mentor for a year, I think that's appealing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'd think so. If I was the agent of Florian Wirtz, I'd be looking at it going, bro, you get to go to City, yeah, you play with Haaland, you're playing under Pep Guardiola, De Bruyne's there, you're gonna have a year with De Bruyne, you can learn off one of the greatest midfielders of all time, in my opinion, in Kevin De Bruyne. Go there for a year. The only thing is, what about if he looks at it and goes, yeah, but Champions League final comes around, who's he starting, me or Kev? And he might be
Wirtz.
like, well, I probably would as well in that situation. I think you've got
Wirtz.
to go with the future, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I think it's
I
all
think
about how it's for me. Yeah, it's all about this. It's all about, okay, Kevin De Bruyne is staying on 150 grand a week. Let's just say that happens. Is he being told by the manager and by the club that you're staying, but you are now very much a rotational option? Is that what he's going to be told, chat? Is Kevin De Bruyne being told you're staying, but your last 15 minutes, your rotational, your Carabao Cup, your FA Cup, your Champions League, dead league games, etc. Big games, Liverpool away, United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Champions League. It's highly likely that you're not going to be playing. Yeah, Modric-esque, Rohan. Big up to you, man. Yeah, is that what he's being told? Because if that's what he's being told, that's all well and good. But then is Kevin De Bruyne going to accept that? Is he going to accept that? That we're being told that maybe he will. Maybe he feels that, being at Manchester City for one more year, even if he's not playing in the top games, because he's at Manchester City, he's playing in the Premier League, he's playing with better players, that he's going to be at a better level. As you can see here, where is it? Let me just let me pull it up. As you can see on this one here, yeah, he's going to be a better level for the World Cup next year, despite maybe not playing as many games. And actually, you might say that going into the World Cup, he doesn't want to play 50 games a season and play 90 minutes every game. Well, if he goes to the MLS or Saudi Arabia, he's going to have to play every game, innit? Because they're not going to be playing him 300, 400 grand a week to sit on the bench. Whereas at City, he can say to City, listen, I'm happy taking this reduced minutes because I've got a World Cup next year. That means I can, manage my minutes throughout the season, and I can arrive in that tournament, which is going to be his last tournament. Let's be honest, chat. Yeah, as a last international tournament as a player.
It's his only chance to get something international, winning in anything international, and also it'll be extending. I think every person within the football world are pretty confident that next year City will be back. So extending for one more year will also add to his legacy as a player in terms of if we will win maybe even a Champions League again or Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Really cementing him. So I just think there's so many things, in the talking forward, like there's more positive than negative for him to stay. Way more. So many positive for him to stay. So I think it's quite an easy decision, and I do think it's what the club has come back to him, and I don't see Kevin as an unfair person. Do you know what I mean? He seems like a very decent human being, and I think he can see what the rest of us can see, that he is getting older and he aren't able to play at the level required every single game and every single minute anymore.
Yeah, so for me, be 34, bro. He's gonna be 34. I can't believe that. Fucking mad.
But the Modric shout, perfect. I think why not? Why not have a Modric type in Kevin for one more year?
Yeah,
come in, because you can put him on in the last 15, 20 minutes of a game, and he can create out of nothing. He will help lead the dressing room, help inspire your young kids, make them down to earth, professionals, all that. I just think it makes so much sense, bro. So much sense. And also, he's on 400K now. And let's just say it's true. It's 150. That's 250,000 you get off the wage bill, but you're keeping Kevin De Bruyne, our best player in history, for one more year. Bro, it's the deal made in heaven. That's almost the entire Wirtz salary, 250K. And you're keeping Kevin at a time where we do want to have a bigger squad, but you also must understand that in a big squad, some players must understand that they aren't going to play every single game. So having a Kevin who understand that is not only priceless in what he brings, but also the acceptance of that. Do you know what I mean? So there isn't any bad feelings in the dressing room.
What do you make of this? Because I've said this summer we need to sign 2 midfielders. Wirtz is my main type.
Yeah.
I also feel like we need a bit of an all-rounder. Will we sign 2 midfielders if we keep Kevin De Bruyne?
So for me, the Nico is the all-rounder. So
but do you not think we need another one?
No, yes. If we let go of Bernardo, Grealish, Gundo, Nunes, then we do. But we also have to talk about how realistic is it to get rid of all of them. So if we say we keep a Kovacic, or I don't like the way people have been talking about the extension for Gundo and all that. But if we keep one of them,
Gundo's is automatic. Gundo's automatic.
Yeah, but
Gundo ain't being here next year, man. Trust me, man. Gundo ain't going to be here next year.
Yeah, I think he's also a player that knows what's going on, and he would just shake our hands and walk away.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think. Yeah.
But
if we keep one of them, I think they would probably look at it and say Wirtz, and then wait one season to get an all-rounder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it depends a lot about who we're getting rid of, but the ones who doesn't depend on who we're getting rid of is Wirtz, it's a right back, Gambiaso maybe. For me, it's a centre back. So these 3 positions it doesn't depend on who we're letting go. Then you have an all-round midfielder and a goalkeeper and maybe even a winger. Who is depending on who leaves. If Ederson leaves, we need to get a goalkeeper.
By the way, have you seen this? I know this is like mad off topic. Well, it's not really off topic. You're speaking about goal. Have you seen this? We're going to we have central defenders out for a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to miss Nathan Ake. Apparently, Ake's out for a long time. I see this morning.
Do you remember? I had so many guys. I put out my starting 11 for every game, right? And I put out my starting 11 for the Plymouth game. And people was hunting me down for, because I had Husanov and Rice as the central defenders. And my argument was, I don't want to play Ake in this game when Stones and Kante's out for the rest of the season, because Ake will get injured. We just know he just came back from injury. I've had 3 or 4 injuries this season. He's 30, made of biscuits. He will get injured. And people are like, no, you need to start him. You need to rest Husanov, who's played 1,600 minutes throughout the whole season for us and Lens, right? And he's 21. And what happens? He fucking gets injured for the rest of the season, probably. So now we can't play our back 3 with the defenders we have now. It's problematic to play our back 3 because Diaz is not quick enough to be either side of a back 3, right? So you have to put Guardiola back there with Diaz and Husanov. But now you're taking Guardiola out of his best element, where he's better when he gets to push forward and be in the attacking third, right?
Yeah.
But now you have to be like Nunes on the right, who's going to go forward. So for me, very stupid mistake, and I kept receipts, and I texted every single one of them. No one replied back to me after all that abuse. So.
But at the same time, I hear what you're saying, and I get it, right? But at the same time, there's some responsibility on the players to stop getting injured. Do you know what I mean? Like we can't be.
You can't say that, bro.
I can't say it. I can't
You,
say
you,
it. Pep
the
Guardiola's saying it. Pep Guardiola's
responsibility.
saying it,
You
bro.
know, what do you want them? Like, it's not like they choose to be injured.
No. I'm not saying they're choosing to get injured, but I'm saying you can't just have players at the football club and say, "Oh, well, we can't play you because we know you're going to get injured."
No, I understand. We all know this, but we can't do anything about it right now, LB. We have to wait till the summer.
So the part of Ake, for example, I hear your point. It's very logical, yeah. But from the flip side, that trophy that we played in yesterday was the last trophy that we can win this year, which is a major trophy, yeah. So we can't be resting Ake because he'll get injured. What? For what? Resting for what? Resting for a Premier League game? For what? What's the point?
Bro, you and me have been talking about not necessarily for the Premier League game, but from the next round onwards, we're going to get a lot more difficult teams to play in the FA Cup, where we could have needed or could use Ake. You and me have been talking a lot about players getting back way too early and thrown into games after injuries, and because we don't have other centre backs, and then they get injured again. Ake just came back from injury, got thrown in against Real Madrid and all that. He's not 100% fit. He haven't had the time to recover properly. So when we play at home at Plymouth, who has not won an away game in the Championship the entire season, has 6 goal to 40 goal difference away, you don't have to play Ake. You can wait. We have an entire week after that, and then he probably have a better chance of not sustaining another injury. So for me, very stupid to play him. Very stupid.
I'm looking at this, right? I'm looking at this, yeah. I don't really buy this. I don't really buy it. I don't. I'm looking at it, yeah. So he played on the 11th of February against Real Madrid. He played 60 minutes, yeah. Then got subbed off in what was a pre-planned sub, yeah.
Yeah, because just came back from injury, yeah.
Yeah. Then he played on the 19th of February. Played 82 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
He played on the 23rd of February and played 77 minutes. He then got rested against Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't play any of the minutes.
No.
Which was on the 26th of February. He's had, a week off? And then he started a game and played 45. Nah, bro, trust me, man. Nah, I don't buy that one. I don't buy it.
You should buy it because it's true.
How is it true? He's played 3 games.
We know he's made of biscuits. So whenever we can rest him, we should give him more time. He's had 3 or 4 injuries before this injury this season.
He's not played a game since the 23rd.
Yeah, but you know, bro, it doesn't matter when you know
he's had a week off, bro. He's had a week off.
Yeah, but listen, bro, when you can rest him, you rest him.
Especially when you rested. He's been rested.
Yeah, but you need to rest him more then. You know he's made of biscuits, bro.
Keep a player resting for more than a week.
Yeah. In this season, when we have Stones and Akanji out for the rest of the season, and you know Ake just came back from it, probably needs more rest. Oh, there's a higher possibility.
What rest? I don't get resting for what,
bro. Why play him against Plymouth? They had 1 chance the entire game.
You know we've got 3 games in March.
I know.
3.
I know.
So what are we resting him for?
Do you think Nottingham Forest?
And you know for a fact, if he didn't play yesterday, he would have gone for Netherlands and got injured, innit? So what's the point? Might as well get injured for us.
Bro, Nottingham Forest, does that game just became more difficult?
No, but he wouldn't have played against Forest.
He would. Yeah, he would.
Would he balls? Chat. Would he have played against Forest? There's no way that Ake. No, he wouldn't.
He would have played Diaz, Akanji, Guardiola against Forest.
What?
Are you drunk?
Nah, he wouldn't. He
would.
He would not have played Ake against
Diaz, Ake in a back 3 with Guardiola pushing up.
He probably played Rico Lewis or someone like that.
No, not against Forest. Forest in a low block with fast fingers. Come on, man. You're overdoing it.
I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have played Ake against Forest. I don't think he would have. And even if he would have, yeah, that doesn't change the point that he's played 3 games since he's come back from injury. He's been subbed off in all 3 of them, so he's been protected. He's then had a week off since he last played his game, and you're saying that Pep was wrong to play him.
Yeah, bro, because we know he's Ake. We know that. And we know the situation we're in. But we know he's not, bro. We know he's not for us anymore. We know that. but we just need to, manage him this season.
He was never
to get
going
the
to
best.
play.
Bro,
He was never
okay, right
going to play
now,
Vita
wait,
Hayes
wait,
and
wait, wait.
Kuzanov yesterday.
Right
He
now, do
wasn't.
you think is this good for Guardiola? Is this good for Guardiola that Ake is injured now? Do you think Guardiola will play more minutes
No,
now?
I think it's awful for Guardiola.
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
Exactly. But if you had Ake, you could have been able to rotate between those two. Now you can't really rotate Guardiola out of it.
Nah.
So
it's
horrendous. There was no need to risk him against Plymouth. That game was never a risk. Never.
So you would have started in that the only competition that we can win for the rest of the season, a major honour. You would have started against Plymouth, who've already beaten 2 Premier League sides in this run. You would have started Vita Hayes, who we've seen for 45 minutes in an FA Cup game, and Huzanov. Nah.
Yes. I would. Yeah.
I would not.
And also remember, at home and away, very big difference, bro. Very big difference.
No,
You're
I
ignoring
agree.
the context. You're completely ignoring the context. And they beat Liverpool's C team at home. Don't compare that to the Etihad, where we're definitely not the C team we're putting out. So no, bro, it was stupid, and now we're paying the price.
I don't think it was stupid. I just think at the end of the day, this guy has come back from his injury. He's already played 3 games. He's been subbed off in all 3 games, and he's had a week off. Pepper's done absolutely nothing wrong by playing Ake yesterday. Nothing.
He did.
Nothing. Let me
gamble.
Let me come to the super chats, man. Big up to LB, says big mistake in my opinion. It'll block so many opportunities. This was about Kevin De Bruyne, about keeping him. LB doesn't think we should keep Kevin De Bruyne. Well, I just ended the poll in the chat. 75% of people in the chat saying keep him. So you're in the minority, LB, bro. Big up to you though, bro. Big up to Massam, says if we want a proper rebuild, then we have to move on from the old guards like Kev, Gundo, Bernardo. I think rationally, not emotionally. I definitely think Gundo needs to leave. I definitely think Bernardo Silva needs to leave. Yeah. I don't mind keeping Kevin De Bruyne as a squad rotational option. That's why I said it before. If he's being told that we're keeping you, but you ain't starting the games, it's going to be Florian Wirtz, yeah, or whoever the new creator is. You're off the bench. You're Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
You're the lower league teams or whatever. Yeah. Which might sound disrespectful, but that's just the way it is. He's a rotation player.
Do you remember the latter seasons of Fernandinho?
Yeah.
Where he was more like not an assistant coach, but he kind of was part of the coaching team more than actual playing team. And he did that for 2 or 3 seasons. So
I'm chill with keeping him. I just don't want us to go, we kept him so we don't need to buy Wirtz or something. Nah.
Won't happen. No more.
Nah. Big up to you, Matt. Big up to LB again. Says, I'm telling you both, Ake and Stones need to go. Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That ain't going to happen. We're not going to get rid of both of them because they're both homegrown.
Yeah.
We're not going to get rid of both of them. I'd be amazed if we got rid of both of them.
We won't.
I reckon maybe one of them will go.
One definitely.
Yeah. The problem is they're both unreliable. I don't know why. I tweeted this about a month ago and people started cooking me on Twitter for it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that tweet?
Yeah, I remember the tweet. Yeah, and I don't understand why you get cooked.
I genuinely just think some of our fan base don't actually watch any of our football matches. I genuinely just think that they're just like.
But it makes sense. What you said makes sense also. And
I said they were unreliable. People said, "How are they unreliable? How are they unreliable?" Ake and Stone, how are they unreliable? Maybe it's rage bait, isn't it? Maybe it's worked. Yeah, I am a sucker for rage bait. Yeah, maybe they try to rage bait me. Yeah, but I'm like, I read them these responses. I'm like, are you fucking all right, mate? What's wrong with you guys?
Who would you get rid of at the moment? Because there is different really pros and cons, and I know mine, but I would like to hear your choice and the pros and cons, and I'll see if they match mine.
Mate,
do the pros and cons first, then they might help you say it out loud.
Well, the cons of getting rid of Ake is that you need either a left back and a centre back, or you need to find a new Ake, a centre back that can play left back and play left back very, very good as well. Not like, he can do a job. Yeah, like not like a Kanji. A Kanji can play centre back and he can play right back. And when he plays right back, he's all right. But he's not great, is he? He's just all right. You get by with him, yeah? Everyone's
I think he's better at right back than centre back.
I think he's better at right back as well, but he ain't great. He's not a great right back, is he?
Well, we won the treble with him, but yeah.
Just answer the question. He's not.
I think he's a very capable. Yeah, he's good.
He's a steady Eddie in it at right back.
Yeah,
Ake's not a steady Eddie at left back. Ake is phenomenal at left back.
Yeah.
No one gets past this guy at left back. So, but then again, he's never fit. So what's the point?
No. You don't use the fit.
Both.
Don't use the fit argument for that is for both of them.
If it was me,
So
I'd get rid of Stones.
Okay, why?
Because whilst Cambiasso can play left back and right back, Ake can play left back to a very high level.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, his injury record this season has been absolutely appalling. He's played 1,000 minutes. 1,000 minutes, guys. What did he play last year? Okay, 2023, 2024. He played 3,000. That's decent.
Yeah,
that's
not
very
too decent. So you want to hear mine?
Go on.
So at the moment, I might change on this, but at the moment, so the cons for Stones is he's on a higher weight than Ake. The inverted role that he does so well, we kind of moved away from, and I don't know if that's because Pep don't think he has the legs to do it, or he might get injured while doing that. But the benefits of keeping Stones would be Rice, who seems very capable on the ball, to learn from him to maybe do the inverting role in the future. Both homegrown, and also, what was my?
Are you all right, bro?
Yeah. I had another argument that I can't remember now.
He's logged off, guys.
I would actually keep Stones.
So you
because because I'm getting centre back either way, and then Cambiasso, he's actually a predominant left back when he's played more left back than right back, and I think that's why they're looking at him so much, because they know he can play either side, at a very high level. So that's why. So getting Cambiasso in will help Cavario, who I think will be our main left back. And then we have Cambiasso right back, but can help Cavario over the minutes on left back.
What's your solution right back when Cambiasso goes to left back? Who would play right back in your situation?
You can play Husnup, you can play Lewis, you can play Akanji.
Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't think it's a particularly easy decision, but I tell you what, I'm starting to get a bit wound up, with these two players, man, because their fitness is not good enough, and Stones is obviously a lot worse than Ake. That's facts. But I don't know, mate. It's really frustrating, and I think that the club have got a really tricky decision there, and of course because they're both homegrown. Yeah, and we're getting maybe kind of close to the homegrown. We need some homegrown players if we do decide to extend the squad.
Who they might look at for that. Either Gay or Branthwaite for the centre back, but don't rule out if they can get either of them as centre back, getting Frimpong back, because he's homegrown. And he would offer something very special.
Only get him if Pep actually wants the guy. Don't sign him. Do you remember when we signed Angelino? Do you remember when we signed Angelino? Yeah. We signed him back on the buyback clause. Pep didn't rate the gap. What's the point? Don't fuck around with that, yeah? If Pep wants Frimpong, go and get Frimpong. But say to him, mate, we're thinking about getting Frimpong because you need a right back and he's homegrown. Yeah. If he says, I don't really like him, don't fucking sign him, because that's what we did with Angelino, and it's just a waste of time.
But if you get Frimpong, right, you could get rid of Ake and Stones and get Frimpong, Cambiasso, and then a centre back who could be Diamande, I think some at the club likes, right?
I'll go and get Branthwaite if he's good enough. I'm
not sure, bro. And I can I be real? I want more pacey defenders. I want Husnup type of guys. I want
Van der Ven, innit? Van der Ven.
Nah, he's too injury prone. But
he is.
But Husnup, don't mention Miki Van der Ven to me when we have Husnup.
Yeah.
I want a Husnup type of player. And I haven't really seen that much of Sporting. But what I have seen is that Diamande is pretty big and pretty strong and quite quick, bro. I don't know how his injury record is, but I would like someone with speed who can because we will still keep playing a high line, and I like defenders who's physical, strong in the air, and have speed, have pace. Kind of like a Saliba kind of guy. Not necessarily Saliba, but in that mold with the same attributes. Because having players like him, two of them in defense, will just bring so much security for the rest of the players, knowing those two can get back, collect counters and all that.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see, man. We're not Callum Doyle, Harry. Yeah, nah, it's not happening, bro. We're not getting Callum Doyle, mate. Yeah, we're not signing 60 million. Well, actually more than that because we've signed Juma Bar as well. Let's just call it 70 million. We're not spending 70 million on 3 young centre backs if they thought Callum Doyle was the real deal. Innit? So I think Callum Doyle will probably be sold in the summer. And listen, they'll probably get a decent penny out of Callum Doyle. They'll probably get 20, 25, 20, maybe even 30 million for Callum Doyle, which basically plays for Huzanov. Free transfer effectively, innit? You know what I mean? So
and
let
also
go on.
Pure profit. Remember
let me have a look at this poll.
Big
It's pure profit. I did a poll in the live chat. You know what's kind of crazy?
Nah.
It's very split, It's very, very split, right? So, by the way, there's 650 people in the building, yeah? We've only had 200 votes on this live poll. It's a new live poll. It's a new one. Go to the live chat section of the poll and cast your vote rapid, innit? Make sure you guys are smashing up the like button as well. Come on, man. We're only on 213 likes. There's over 650 people in the building. Make sure you guys are sub to the channel as well if you're new. So the poll, the poll's very split, man. Who should leave, yeah? Who should leave? Ake, Stones, neither, or both of them? Have you seen the poll score?
No.
What do you think? Who do you think's winning? What do you think the chat's saying?
I think chat's saying probably both or Stones.
So Stones is currently in the lead of leaving with 31% of the vote.
Okay.
30% of the chat are saying get rid of both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
22% of the chat are saying get rid of neither of them. And 16% are saying get rid of Ake.
That's neither is a high percentage, I think. I was not expecting.
Okay, so let me put forward the case of getting rid of neither of them.
Okay.
If the squad size allows,
shit.
What? No. Listen, if the squad size allows, why get rid of them?
Yeah, but if you don't get rid of them, you're not buying another defender, are you?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can. Why not?
Well, so you're getting Cambiaso, another centre back, and you're keeping Stones and Ake, and you have Huzanov, Rice, Akanji, Diaz, Gavadio. Yeah. How many is that? Is that wait?
So it would be Gavadio, Ake, Diaz, Stones, Akanji, Huzanov, Vita Hayes, new centre back,
Cambiaso,
Lewis.
That's 10.
I think that's fine. Arsenal have 10. Right, yeah, but then the thing is, no. So people go, that's too much, with 10. Right, let me tell you why it's not too much with the 10. Right, Stones and Ake are going to get injured straight away and get injured and both be out injured. Yeah, so you get to 8 straight away.
Yeah,
you agree?
I don't think they would get injured in the season where we got 10 defenders because
trust me, they
wait.
They will.
They probably will get injured, but they won't get injured as much because we won't be relying on them as much as we have. So we won't be rushing them back for injuries. We won't be playing them every single week. So we will be managing their minutes way more, which they will get injured less. Great news. Don't ever do that shit again, bro. I'm seeing you in 2 weeks. Don't forget that. Don't be doing this shit to me.
What? I've been dead serious.
You're belittling me.
Bro, you said they won't get injured, so I go good stuff. Bro,
yeah, like this, bro. You did that in a retarded way. You're doing it. Nah, bro. I said but remember, I'm seeing you in 2 weeks. Don't forget.
Chat, I'm saying that right. Basically, yeah. My point is right. You go into the season with 10 players, right? Stones or Ake, for most likely outcome, one of them is going to be injured. So you're down to 9. Yeah? You're down to 9. Akanji this season has took a dip. if he doesn't get back to his levels of last year, realistically, he's getting relegated to like a rotational squad player option. Vita Hayes, let's be honest, we don't actually know if this guy is at the level that we need yet. Now, yesterday he played very well. I said that last night on the stream. I thought I was very impressed with him. But let's not get carried away too much. We've seen him for what? A game and a half.
Do you remember?
By the way, just let me finish my point, yeah?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Diaz is also starting to pick up injuries now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah? And Gavadio, next season, needs to be rotated a lot because he needs to have a bit more of a chill because this year, that guy's been exploited. Yeah? The club have exploited him for his pitch efforts because he's played pretty much every single game now, by 4. He's up to 4 games now, by the way, guys, which is nice, where he's not played. Club country. So, and the thing is, yeah, if we build a proper squad, this is the thing. If we build a proper squad of a lot of players, yeah, we can go for all the competitions again. We can go for the Carabao Cup again. Let's be honest, yeah. Start of every season nowadays, all the chat is saying Carabao Cup, we'll be out of it straight away because we've not got the squad. So he rotates the squad. The squad's not good enough. We get beat. Whereas if we build a proper squad, which is what we should be doing, we can go and try and win that Carabao Cup again. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny. People will say this as well. This is another sort of thing that people say. Oh, if you get 10 players, Ake and Stones won't be happy. Ake and Stones have brought it on themselves by not being available. It's their fault. And by the way, if they're fit and they're playing well, they'll get in the team because when they're fit and they're playing, they're two of the best defenders in the world, mate. Yeah. So my point to Ake and Stones would be, if they start moaning that we've signed a couple of players, I'd say, listen, if you stay fit and you're in form, you'll probably play because when you two play and you're fit, you're two of my best defenders. You're two of the best defenders in Europe. But with all due respect as well, I'd also say this. I'd say if them two see their ass, then I think they're being a bit.
Yeah.
They
would not be mad about us signing centre backs because they know.
They shouldn't be.
They know. They know they're the one getting injured and know how little they play. And I think Stones has talked about it quite a few times in interviews about how often he gets injured and all that and how it affects him. And he knows. They know, bro.
Yeah, they
definitely. It's like Kevin. It's kind of the same situation with Kevin, that they will be aware of the situation and be evaluating what else is there for them. Only other high level they could go where they could win something is probably Italy, and I can't really see them play Italy.
Yeah. It's a good question, right? And let me answer the question, right? Why keep 2 part-timers when you can get 2 full-timers? Okay, so good question. It might just be a matter of timing, yeah? This summer, we all agree that the club need to go all out for Florian Wirtz. Now, that's going to be at least £100 million, probably close to 120 million. Yeah? They're going to need to sign a right-back, which is Cambiasso. Yeah, which is, 55, 60 million.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to have to sign a centre-back again, maybe, talking 60, 70 million. They're going to have to sign a goalkeeper, maybe 2. That's going to be anywhere from 40 million to 80 million, depending on who they go for and how much they spend on the backup option. You might even need a 3rd choice goalkeeper, by the way, if Scott Carson decides to retire, because that guy's about 45. You know what I mean?
He's 40.
Yeah. Are the club going to take that winger position seriously if Grealish leaves, or do they think they've got enough? If Grealish leaves, they might look at the winger and go, we need another one. If they might look at it and go, we've got enough with Bob, Savio, Doku, Marmoush, Foden can play on the wing as well. They might look at that and go, we've got enough. I don't know. But there's a lot. The point is, to answer the question shortly, there's a lot to do with this squad and the centre-back position because of how well Huzanov has settled in. And so far, Hayes is looking okay, but it's early days. He's not played against a Premier League side yet. We might not need to stress ourselves out on that position until next summer of 2026. It all depends on how much there is to do. You've also got to find buyers for these players. You've also got to find buyers. Are you going to be able to find a buyer for someone like John Stones? Are you going to be able to find a buyer for someone like Nathan Ake? I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that because of their injury situation.
I'm
John
very
Stones out of contract next year. You can just let him go
exactly. I am 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% 98% That's also that was the other argument for me with the RK Stones debate, is that I don't think you really can sell Stones at this point in 1 year, and we have a history of letting legends leave the club on a free. Just let the contract run out. So that's why I think if we are getting rid of either of them, it will be RK.
Yeah. See, Matt Hart said, "Where's the creativity? You've got to go and get Wirtz.
Yeah,
you've got to go and get him. You really, really do." Let me just come some of these chats, yo. Big up to Showy, bro, coming in with a 199 super sticker, which I think the guy's on some sort of rocket, bro. I think
but isn't it like a player with fire around his head?
What?
That's not a. It just says super sticker for me. Are you talking about the sticker or the?
Yeah, the actual sticker. No, not the picture of him. the picture of the. No,
but it just says super sticker.
No, I know for some reason on StreamYard, it isn't weird, right? StreamYard's like this thing I actually pay for, and when someone sends a super sticker in, it doesn't put the sticker on the screen. But when I do my watch-alongs and I use a free service to get the chaps up on the screen, it puts the super sticker on the screen. You would have thought that the paid service would have been better, innit? But
it just says super sticker. That's so shit.
Yeah, well, that's because you're watching it on here. The people in the chat can see it in the chat.
Oh, can they?
Yeah. If you go on YouTube, watch it on YouTube, and you go to the live chat section.
No, it says super sticker as well, bro. I'm watching it right now. It just says super sticker. Yeah. Chat, tell him. What does it say? Does it just say super sticker? Yes.
Not on the screen. In the chat. Yeah.
In the chat.
If you go to the live chat, yeah. He's on the live watching it right now.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. In the chat. I thought.
On the screen. Just in the actual.
Okay.
Look at us bots here. Look at us. Look at we sound like so old, bro. We sound so old, innit? You know what we're doing. But yeah, be able to show you, bro. Hopefully you're good, bro. You have to come on the stream. You want to come on the stream one time, innit? Show you get on the panel shows, man. Get on the calling shows, bro. I'd be interested to see what you're saying. But yeah, big up, man. I appreciate the support as always, man. Big up to you. Yeah, get some W's in the chat as well. Big up to Dark Shadow. Says, but playing Rico, Hayes, Huzanov, O'Reilly is way too risky for our lad. This is what I'm saying, Shadow. That's what I'm saying. But Sai seems to not agree in it.
Bro, they had one chance, one corner, entire game. All the XG accumulated in that game came from that one chance. 0.09, which they scored from. We had an XG of like just under 5. We have 29 to 1 of their shots, 20 corners to their one corner. If we needed to score 2 or 3 more goals, we could have. I don't want to hear any of that. We could easily not have played Ake. Wouldn't have made any difference.
Was it? I've not seen the goals back yet. Was it actually Ake's fault as well for the goal? I think Nobbin. I don't want to misquote Nobbins, but I'm pretty sure Nobbins said it was actually Ake's. He should have done better on the goal.
For me, Maggety and Lewis was for some reason assigned to their 3 biggest defenders to cover them when they run into the near box, which makes no sense because they're very small. I did not notice Ake in that situation, but
yeah, I've not seen it back. But I heard Nobbins on the player rating said Ake could have done a little bit better, man.
Maybe
Ortega could have saved it, but then people in the chat are saying Ortega, he couldn't have saved it. No. Carlos, just blame Carlos Vissens, isn't it? This guy's fault. Big up to Chris, who says, my only thing with Kev is he looks so tired after 25 minutes, says Chris Kirk. One thing that I would say on that, Chris, though, I'm interested to hear your comments, bro. Put it in the chat, yeah. Is do you think if you had KDB with fresh energy legs around him in the side, which he doesn't have in this current setup because they're all pensioners, you know what I mean? Do you think that he could be better? So next year, say you put Wirtz next to him or Belabor, and you had Doku and Savio on the wing, do you think that he could then look a little bit better? Because maybe he has to do too much running in this side because we've got Gundogan playing, Bernardo Silva playing.
The right way to phrase that is, would he look better if he had Nico and Rodri behind him?
Yeah, I agree with him there. I think you can carry one old guy in a team.
Yeah, of course. If you imagine, let's just say this: Haaland, Doku, Savio, KDB, Nico, Rodri. That would be frightening. Because he would work in that very good.
Yeah, if he couldn't do it in that team, big problemo.
Big problemo. But having Nico and Rodri behind him to sweep and do the running, and then we have some kind of left or right back inverting or doing something in the middle of the park also, right? Or adding something. I think that's how you should play Kevin coming next season in as a lone 10, just in front of Rodri and Nico. I think that's how you get the most of him.
Yeah. Have you seen this guy a lot? I've been hearing this guy's
name.
Yeah,
the Huijsen, that's the Bournemouth defender.
He
seems very good. Bro, it's a little bit racist. Every single time you hear like the slightest Scandinavia name, you're like, is he from your country? Simon, do you know him?
Asking you a question.
Hey, have you met him in town? Are you talking to him? Do you have his phone number? Every single time, bro. Relax, man. I think he's from like Holland or
cancel
something.
LB cancel.
Yeah. I think he's from Holland or something.
So he's not from your country then?
No, he's not. Bro, I'm from Denmark, man. Come on.
I thought he was Denmark, bro.
No.
I thought he was Danish, innit?
No.
Sorry, my bad, guys. That last stream ever, innit? You know what I mean? LB cancelled, guys.
He's from
Whatever the British and the government's got against us, it must be serious. Because they've tried everything, apart from shooters. A little lad's fighting his heart out here and get robbed in his own town. And British judges, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves, you political bastards.
I think he was born in Amsterdam, and then moved to Spain. I mean, yeah.
So he's not Danish.
No.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Nah, he has got. How old is he? He's only like 21. I'm allowed to ask that question or no? And that ageist. I'll be ageist. Is he? How old is he? How old is he?
He's like 19, bro. He's 19, and he's like 6'4" something, and he's very good on the ball.
If he's 19, then does that mean he could potentially become homegrown in a couple of years? Because it's 21. What's the rule?
He started. When did he turn 19? He turned 19. He's turning 20 in April, and he's played one season. I don't know.
He might be able to come then homegrown, innit? Which means that would be pretty mad if you could get him in. But yeah, he's got high praise at the moment in football.
Yeah. He's had a very good season, and he has a release clause of 50 mil. So I think a lot of clubs will be looking at him this summer.
50 mil?
50 mil, bro, release clause. And Liverpool will be looking at Arsenal, maybe even Chelsea, definitely.
Wow.
We should also be looking at that. But one good season is still a risk to take. But what I've seen from it, and I saw them play yesterday against Wolves, he's very good. He did miss a penalty, but he's very good, bro. I thought he was maybe the pitch best player. Very good. He's very, very good, bro. He's incredible on the ball. He moves and he can dribble. He's 6'4", 6'5" or something, bro. It's weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've not seen him too much. Obviously, I've not done too many Bournemouth watch-alongs, but when I have seen him, I have been impressed. He seems very calm, innit? Very calm.
Very calm. And good in the air. A bit lanky, but
I'll tell you my problem with him is. I'll tell you my problem with him in the team. Yeah, is if we signed him, we'd then have Hayes, who's 19.
He's very same.
Juma Bar, if he's got a future, 20, and then this guy 20. What like I think personally, my opinion. No, I don't think it is okay. My opinion is that if you're getting rid of Stones or Ake, or you're bringing in a new centre back, for me, it needs to be someone a bit more experienced. Minimum, in my opinion, 24. Well, I think you need a bit more experience at the back.
I understand your argument, but let's just say that we're keeping one of Ake or Stones, right? Our back line will still have an average age of like 25. If we sign Houston and let Ake or Stones leave,
I just think you've got Gavardio who's 22. Hayes.
No, he's 23, I think, right? Oh. And you have Diaz is 27, going to 28. You have Stones or Ake will be 31, both of them next year. You have Akanji, 31 or something like that. I think it's fine, bro. I don't hate it. I understand your argument, but I would not throw my toys out of the pram.
No. I don't hate it either. I don't hate it. I just think that should we be going for Ederson, who's had one season and he's very young, but over someone like a Matt Guay or probably Branthwaite,
and who's also homegrown and English.
Who's also homegrown and English.
And he has one. Is it running out this summer or next summer? Matt Guay's.
He's got 1 year left on his contract.
Yeah, exactly. So you could get him for a cut price. He's like
there's a problem the problem that you've got there is you might be able to, but I think there's going to be a bidding war on Matt Guay.
Probably, but none of them will go over 50 with 1 year left.
I think Guay might.
Really?
Bro, but the thing is with Guay, is that if Liverpool are interested, if United are interested, if Arsenal are interested, if Newcastle are interested, if City are interested, that's going to put the price up. Yeah? Because there's going to be a bidding war. It all depends on how many teams are in for him. That's the issue with him. Yeah?
Yeah.
But let's speak about the goalkeeper situation before we wrap it up, man. This has been a pretty W stream. I've enjoyed this chat, innit?
You say that every single time you do a stream with me. I'm just saying you're getting what you paid for every single time. I'm happy to work for you now. The money you give me, I'm doing great things with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Big up to my brother Denton, man. Big up to you, man. I always see you in the chat supporting, bro. I appreciate the support, Denton. Big up for the gifted membership. W's in the chat as well for Denton with the one gifted people. Come on, man. Let's smash the W's in the chat. Big up to you, Denton. Hopefully you're good, my bro. Big up to LB. Says Mafuni is good enough for a rotation option. Nah, he's too young, bro. He needs another year or two. Mafuni. But I do like him. He's one that I've got stonks in big time. Yeah. If you don't know about this guy, chat, go watch my academy video that I uploaded a couple of weeks ago on the channel. Just go on the channel, go to videos, go to latest, and it'll be like the 4th or 5th video. And we speak about Mafuni, my big player.
But before you move on, LB, I have a challenge from someone called Isaac in the chat. He don't believe I'm Danish. I'm gonna say a catchphrase in Danish, so he believes me. Du vil gerne have, at jeg siger rød grød med fløde. Det vil jeg gerne gøre. Rød grød med fløde.
What have you just said, bro?
I don't know how to explain that, but we have a catchphrase in Danish which we ask foreigners to pronounce because it's very difficult because it has letters which people don't use.
So it's an identification method, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's red porridge with cream. I think that's the correct translation to
red porridge with cream.
Yeah.
You'll say it again. Say it again.
Rød grød med fløde.
Målkold med fløde. What? Have I just said something bad, bro? I just been cancelled again.
Fucking Christ, that wasn't even close. Rød.
What? I can't do that. Sus, bro. I ain't doing that. Nah, let's move on, man. You don't take Duolingo. What are we doing here, guys? What is happening here, man?
Bro inventing birds.
Big up to Showy again for the super sticker. Big up to my bro Faisal as well. Hopefully good, bro. A lot of trophies on that picture. Big up to Isaac there as well, man. Big up to you, bro. Goalkeeper situation, man. What do we reckon's happening here, chat? Yeah, with Ederson. Because my thing is with Ederson, is if I think he was going to stay, I think he would have probably signed a contract by now, to be honest. We're almost at the end of the season. We've got a couple of months left, 2 months left of the season, 3 months left of the season. I just think that, I think if Ederson was going to stay, I just feel that he probably would have signed a contract by now. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you guys saying on this one? Do you think that he is going to stay? Do you think he's going to go? And who do you think we're going to get? Do you think we're going to get this Diego Costa from Porto with a 60 million euro release clause, 50 million pounds sterling? Yeah, man. I think he's going to leave, unfortunately. Obviously, Ortega, everyone has now realised that this guy can't be number one. Again, I got called out for that on Twitter when I said that. I think Ederson's gone, guys. which I can't lie, I'm sad about. I know he dropped the ball against Real Madrid. I get that. I get that he struggled against Real Madrid, yeah. But I'm gonna be gutted when he goes, man. This Costa scares me because everyone says he's a bozo. And I watched him once and he was crap. He was at fault for 2 of the 3 goals in the game that I watched. But it's only one game.
I'm not convinced about Costa, but won't like rage quit if we sign him. But I'm maybe even more over in the boat of either Verbruggen or the chat from what's it, Lille Chevalier.
Oh, the Chevalier guy. Are people actually seeing this guy though, or people just hype? Like I see a lot of people in the chat saying LB Chevalier. But I'm not being funny. I'm just genuinely questioning.
Isn't it more that we don't really trust Costa, and that's why we are maybe leaning towards the other guys?
Maybe,
because we don't really feel Costa.
Seen him? Have these guys in the chat actually seen this guy? Like, who watches Lille in it?
Yeah.
Like, how many of these people actually watch Lille on the reg? Is he French?
Who? Oh, Chevalier? Sounds like probably.
Right, you can't say that, bro. Racismo, innit? Sounds like he's French, guys. You can't say that, bro. Racismo, no.
How long did you wait to say that, bro? You've been waiting like 15, 20 minutes for me to pronounce it.
Hey, it's racismo, no? It's racismo, bro. You can't say you sound French. Oh, you don't? Nah.
You're such a fucking dickhead, bro. It's incredible.
I know I am. Have you actually seen this guy play? I've never seen him once. I've seen Costa play once. I don't think I've ever seen this guy.
They played against PSG last night and lost 4-1, and he managed to get an 8.1 rating, even though they 4 goals. Damn.
8.1? Despite conceding 4 goals. How did he manage that?
He had 7 saves. He prevented 2 goals in XG.
So sounds like they got battered and he actually made quite a few saves.
Yeah. He's 23. I don't know, bro. I've not seen him play. He's tall as well, but he is French, so it's not racist.
Did you know? I don't know if you've heard this, but did you know that Nobbins did like a search on the database? Yeah. I don't know. Chat, you remember that? But I did a stream with Nobbins, and Nobbins has access to that data MB. I think he pays for like the premium version, and you can like search players based off like statistics and that. And he searched the best goalkeepers in Europe with the highest save percentage and the highest pass completion percentage. So basically, players who are good at keeping the ball out the back of the net and good at on the ball. And the 2 top players on that list was Chevalier and Costa.
Yeah.
Statistically, they're the 2 best goalkeepers for us in terms of keeping the ball out the back of the net and best. Did he find 5? I think he found 5 9 men, and then he narrowed it down even more.
Yeah.
So he kept on pushing. He kept on pushing the stats higher and higher and higher and higher, and they got to 5. And then the top 2. So who was the other 3 goalkeepers then? Do you remember who the other 3 were?
Probably Verbruggen and Ryan Garcia or something.
Oh, Nana is the bozo.
Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? Listen.
Look how happy and healthy he looks there compared to now.
Yeah.
Just one season in, bro. 1 season in. Damn. That's what football can do to you.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm putting my my faith in the gods here when it comes to the goalkeepers, because I unfortunately don't know enough about goalkeepers out there. Do you know what I mean? I've not seen enough. AC Milan goalkeeper, I've seen him a couple of times. I'll show you, bro, and he doesn't move me either. Is that a Manyan guy? Nah, I don't move me either, man. But the thing is, like I say, I'm not going to sit here now and say, go and sign him when it comes to goalkeepers, because I just don't know enough about them.
Nah.
All I would say is my only contribution to this is the 1 game I watched of Costa, he was at fault for 2 out of 3 goals, and people keep on sending me like pictures and videos of Costa making stupid fucking errors. So I don't know. But I have to just trust the club on that one, because I
trust the club, exactly. I'm going to trust the club. If they get
if I was
Costa,
the club, I'd sign Ederson on a freaking 300 grand a week. That's what I do.
Yeah. But don't you think in the recent month it's quieted down a bit around Ederson? So I think in the period this season was a lot about him not wanting to be here. But for the past 2 or 3 months, it's been quite quiet around him.
Should I check it? Should I check City Extra? Yeah.
Yeah, but I maybe they already fixed a lot of the contract extensions because they have so much work to do in the summer. I guess they would, talk to the players who they are not sure of, and I guess they're not sure of Ederson. So
There's
might have been
nothing-
talking to Ederson and then agreed.
I've just searched the City Extra,
Yeah,
Ederson and contract. There's nothing since September.
yeah. So it might have been quiet down. They might have actually done an agreement and then just waiting to announce it. I don't know why they would
According
wait to
to
announce
this,
it. But
According to this, City are lining up contract talks with Ederson to make him one of the best paid goalkeepers in the world. This was back in August, which is legit.
Yeah.
That's what we should have done because he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. We should have paid him that instead of paying him 90 grand a week. But obviously, that was back in August and he's still not signed it. So I kind of get the opinion, the view that he's probably
feeling,
he's probably rejected a contract, or maybe City are not willing to pay him, make him that much money. I don't know.
No, how much do you think he would be asking for?
Money,
250?
wage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, something around 250, 300 grand a week.
I don't think that's unreasonable because he's
I
been
don't-
on the way too low wage for too many years. Either no matter how you cut the cake or the cheese or what you say, he's been underpaid for too long and kind of deserves something to like make it good again.
This was back in March last year, yeah. So it's obviously it might be a bit updated if new goalkeepers have got contracts, blah blah blah, yeah. But this is the highest paid goalkeepers in the world, right? So it might have a couple of Saudi players on it. I'm not 100% sure. There's fucking pure ads, so the thing's frozen. Right, here we go. So yeah, man, you look at some of the wages that these guys are on compared to. I mean, bear in mind, yeah, that Ederson's on 90 grand a week. Fuck me, man. This website. Wait, why do these websites spam so many ads on there that the thing don't even work, bro? Yeah, look at Neuer 350, Your Black 350, Courtois on 252, Donnarumma's 200. I think for me, he's got to be at least 200, mate. He's got to be at least.
If you look at that, and you're looking at Karl and then KDB and all that,
Pickford gets paid more than him,
bro. For me,
Kepa Arrizabalaga, mate, yeah, 150k.
He'd be on at least 250 for me, and you look at that list and you look at what do we pay other players in the team, and then you look at what role does he have for City, and he's been underpaid for his entire time at City. So we need to make amends, bro. We need kind of like to overpay him to make it right.
Yeah.
So
right. I need to. I give him 200, 250, me. Yeah, maybe 300.
Up to 300. 250 to 300 for me.
Right. Yeah, I need to wrap up in it, bro. I was meant to leave at fucking 2:30. I didn't even realize the time. This is what happens, bro.
Fun.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's been a good stream, bro. So I didn't even realize the time, bro. I thought it was like 2:15, and it's nearly 3 o'clock. I need to go. Built to E-Ink says Data MB is only €8 a month. It's probably worth a buy. Get him in at right back, bro. Can you play right back in it? Data MB, number 8 on the back of the shirt. Yeah, big up to you, man. Yeah, that's it. Sounds. I see a lot of time on Twitter. People use it all the time, innit? So yeah, maybe it is worth a buy, bro. But yeah, man, big up to you guys. In fact, before I go, this literally just come out a minute ago. Yeah, look at this. This is from Florian Plettenberg. Florian Wirtz wants to play for Bayern Munich.
Scumbags. Absolute scumbags.
He doesn't want to join us, man.
Absolutely, but
it's gonna be
Liverpool
season,
don't want to sell. Okay, he doesn't want to play for us, but Liverpool don't want to sell to Bayern.
Sudakov season, Bray.
No, don't do that.
It is Plettenberg, to be fair, is a bit sus.
Yeah. And wait, and
if it was Christian Falk, we'd be cooked.
Yeah.
You got to hope and pray Christian Falk doesn't say this, because if Christian Falk says it, then we're cooked, guys.
Would Bayern pay £120 million for Wirtz? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think they would.
Okay. Problem. But Leverkusen won't sell to Bayern. Positive for us.
Well, no. I think that they don't want to sell to Bayern.
But Bayern ain't gonna outbid us. So let's say we bid 125. Do you know what I mean? So they will just say two words. Bayern ain't paying enough money,
this
brother.
This isn't fucking eBay, bro. Yeah, you don't just go.
Bro, don't do a tone or Martin on me now, saying stuff that can't happen, and then I'm right all the fucking time when you and me discuss. Don't come and now do a Martin on tone on me with that shit. It's not that. It's not.
Bro, it's not eBay, bro. You don't go eBay.
Yeah, first it wasn't FIFA. Now it's not eBay. Don't talk to me like that.
Bro, I said it is FIFA.
Yeah, now you're turning into Martin and Tone. You're being Mr. Negative, and I don't want that.
No. I listen, for me, I wouldn't read too much into this. What I would say is Christian Falk starts reporting this stuff, big problem.
Yeah, true.
But Plettenberg ain't the problem. Anyway, I need to go in it.
Yeah.
Big up to you guys, man, in the chat, in it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this random stream. If you did, please make sure you smash the like button, mate, because it helps the channel grow. It helps YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Just double check that you are subscribed, guys. I think we're close to 30k now.
Really?
Where we are. Yeah, we're 294 subscribers away from 30k, man. Come on, guys. 294.
Instead, you have to go. We should have been staying on here until you hit 30,000.
Yeah, that could take a while.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, big up to you as well, Si, for jumping on, man. Big up, good stream, innit? Hopefully I might be back later on. I don't know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? This weekend.
Well, the draw.
But I'm out in it. It's my anniversary with my girlfriend this weekend, innit? 8 years in it. So this is why I didn't do a stream.
You're prioritizing me ahead of your girlfriend.
That's what
she's chat.
She's going,
hey, chat.
She's there going, are you finished? Come on, we need to go. I'm like,
just tell her it's time.
But big up to you guys, man. Make sure you guys smash a like. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the channel as well if you're new. And remember, guys, stay humble, eh?
Stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh?